Hey, this is Marcille, and in this video I'd like to show you how I use the Williams percent range indicator in my trading. By the way, this video is just a small portion of my comprehensive trading report on the Williams percent range indicator, so if you haven't read it, be sure to have a look and see for yourself. I'm sure that that report will really help you in your trading if you want to use the Williams percent range. Okay? So now I'm just going to show you my system. This is, by the way, the Euro USD 5-minute chart. You can see I have a vertical line over here because I like trading during the London and the New York sessions. So I just placed this line to tell me when I will start looking for signals. Alright, I have two SMAs. The pink one is my 3 SMA, the purple one is my 8 SMA. Also I have two oscillators over here. The pink one is my RSI and the purple one is my Williams percent range. Alright, so what I'm basically looking for a buy trade is for my RSI and my Williams percent range to cross below the negative 80 line. And you can see the first cross that happened over here. Then I'll wait for both oscillators to cross above this negative 80 line. And you can see that they did cross over here. And then I'll make sure that while I'm waiting for my 3 SMA to cross above my 8 SMA over here, both oscillators are close to each other, but my RSI is above the Williams percent range over here. And as you can see, the SMA has crossed over here, but my RSI is too far from my Williams percent range, so I'm not taking that trade. That's a risky trade. Okay, so the next time that my oscillators crossed under the negative 80 line is over here, and then it crossed back above it. So now I wait for the 3 SMA to cross back above my 8 SMA, and that happened over here in along this candle. And you can also see that as the candle closed, my oscillators are close to each other and my Williams percent range is below the RSI. So I'm going to enter this trade over here, and I will enter at the close of that candle, which is at 1.44016. Okay, or that's almost like the open of this next candle over here, but let's make the close of the candle our trigger to enter the trade. Alright, once we have our entry price, we have to make sure we place a stop loss level, because this is a very important step in trading. We have to make sure that we protect our accounts, so just in case the price goes against us, we won't lose so much before being taken out of the trade. So I'm going to place my stop loss level under the most recent swing low, which is over here. And that would be at 1.43776. Alright, now we have a stop loss level. We're going to monitor the trade, but if you're unable to monitor your trade, you can place a take profit level twice the distance of your entry price to your stop loss level. Alright, assuming that I monitor this trade, I'm going to exit as soon as my 3 SMA has crossed under my 8 SMA and that my oscillators have gone below the negative 20 level. And you can see that even though my oscillators has crossed under the negative 20 level, my 3 SMA has only crossed under the 8 SMA over here. And so I look to exit the trade right at this point. Okay, at the close of that candle, which is over here, and that is at 1.44368. Okay, that's actually 35 pips, which is not a bad trade at all. Okay, now let me show you other signals that I have found today and explain why I'm taking or why I'm not taking that trade. Alright, so this one is for a sell signal. You can see that our oscillators over here have crossed over the negative 20 level, which is the overbought level, and they have gone under the negative 20 level. And so this is when I start looking for a sell trade, and I just wait for the 3 SMA to cross under the 8 SMA once again, which happened over here. But as you can see, over here, the oscillators are too far apart. That is why I don't enter this trade. Alright, as you can see, had we entered a sell trade, we would have lost that trade. Okay, so this is a good way to filter our signals and make sure we enter only the trades that are more likely to be profitable. The next signal is over here. I've already explained why we're not taking that trade, because both indicators are far apart when our SMAs have crossed. The next signal we can find is over here. But unfortunately, you can see that our Williams percent range is below the RSI, and for a sell trade, our Williams percent range is supposed to be above it, just like over here. You can see that our Williams percent range is above the RSI. So for a sell trade, we'll wait for our 3 SMA to cross below the 8 SMA, and that happened over here. But as you can see, the distance between our oscillators are quite far, and so we're not taking that trade. Right here is another signal, and as you can see, as our oscillators crossed above the negative 80 line, they were far apart from each other. But you can see that over here, when our 3 SMA crossed over the 8 SMA, they have become closer once again. And so you can enter this trade for a buy trade and enter at the close of this candle, and then probably exit at the close of this current candle, because as you can see, the 3 SMA is beginning to cross under the 8 SMA. And so this is it for my system. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will apply it. Thank you very much for watching. This is Marcille once again.